Hello there. Welcome to the 10 Accounting. In this video, we want to look at a question paper of March 2022, and we are going to look at a common test of the province of KwaZulu-Natal. So we are going to look at the second question on that question paper, that is question 2. Our question has got 30 marks and requires you to spend on average 37 minutes. Then we have our question on journals. So it reads, I use the following business that sells drinks for a month of March 2022. So all the required part 2.1 reads cash receipts journal, which is the CRJ, and it has got 30 marks. And then we have got the cash payment journal, which is the CPJ, and it's got 17 marks. So we are given an NB, which reads do not cast off the journals, and then extract of transactions for the month of March 2022. So we are given the transaction there. So we are going to go through the transactions that were given in the year, but the first step is to identify which journal is being affected in terms of the CRJ and the CPJ. So we go there, and our first transaction reads goods sold for cash according to CRT. The cost price of the goods was 5,000 rands. These goods were sold at a markup of 60% on cost. So basically, that's what we have. So the one that we are given here is the cost price, and we also want to calculate the selling price. So basically, we are just going to use the formula that says we are going to say our cost price plus our markup. You are going to get your selling price. So basically, we know that our cost price is always 100%. We are saying 100%, and then our markup according to percent. We can just refer back. It was 60% here. So here we're saying 100 plus our 60%, and we are going to get 160%. So basically, this is the representation that we have. So the value that you want to find is the value for 160%. So the 5,000 that we are given is the cost, which is 100%. So basically, we are saying 100 is equal to 5,000. The figure that we are looking for is 160, which is now a question mark. So basically, we just use a simple proportion there, whereby we are going to say what we don't have is 160 as a numerator. What we have is 100 as a denominator. We multiply by the given figure, which is 5,000. So calculate it like that. You see that the figure that we are going to get is 8,000. So 8,000 now represents the selling price. So basically, this is our selling price. So basically, we can now try to do our we can now try to post according to the respected journal that applies there. So going to our question, you'd see that these are goods that have been sold. So obviously, the business is receiving money. So the journal that is being affected is the CRJ, which is this cash receipts journal. So we are going to enter the cash receipts journal, and we are going to enter our total of value which has been received is 8,000. That is being represented by the selling price. That is the amount that has been received. So we go to our other section, and we see that this is our cash receipt journal. So basically, we are saying we can just try to zoom. So we are here. We are saying we are now we have a column for documents. So obviously, we refer back and try to see in terms of the document that we are going to put. We have got CRT as our reference. So we come here, we say a CRT or document. And then on the day, I will refer back again. We refer back on the date we have got 3 March. So obviously, we try to represent it in terms of our 3. So we have 3 here. Then on details, if you go back, you'd see that these goods were sold for cash. So these are cash sales. Then on analysis of receipts, we are going to put the total value in terms of the selling price, whereby we are saying it's 8,000 according to our calculations. So we come here, we put our 8,000. So on the bank, we are not going to put anything on the bank because these are cash sales. We go to so starting from our sales here, going to our where we discount allowed. So check whether this transaction applies between these columns that we have, whether we can put our cash sales, under cost of sales, under debt control, under standard allowed. If it qualifies, it means we are not going to post it under sundry, because remember we have got also columns for sundry accounts, which The columns are meant for those transactions which do not qualify within the columns that we are given here. So, but basically, these are cash sales. We know that we see that we've got a column for sales. So obviously, we are going to put our 8,000 again here. And for our cost of sales, we've got the cost of sales figure that we are given there. And that is 5,000. So we're going to put our 5,000 there. So that is what we have according to this transaction. So we go back and try to see in terms of the next, which is all the same dates. The bank statement received from Badala Bank reflected 7,000 rands for an EFT made by a debtor, Tira Sibia, in payment of his account after allowing 550 rands a discount. So we are seeing that the bank statement received from Madala Bank reflected 7,000 for an EFT made by a debtor, Tira Sibia, in payment of his account after allowing 550 discount. So obviously, the journal that is going to be affected is the cash receipts journal. So we are going to the cash receipts journal, and we are seeing that the amount that has been received is 7,000. So we're going to indicate of 7,000, obviously, under analysis of receipts. And in terms of our details, we know that this is being paid by Tirasmia. So we put the name of the data paying, this is Tirasmia. And obviously the date now, we also have our dates. We're going to put on three. Three is to apply. Yeah, remember you put a column that we have for discount allowed. So obviously this is our discount allowed. So basically this discount is representing discount allowed. So we go to other section, and this is our cash receipts journal. So we're going to say the column for document number. We go there trying to see in terms of our document number. This was reflected on the bank statement, so we don't have any reference. So we're just going to put our previous for bank statement, which is BS. So you're saying BS, and the date 3 still applies. And in terms of the details, we said we're going to put the name of the data, which is Tira Simia. So we are going to say Tira Simia. Then in terms of the amount, we refer back, we have 7,000. So we have 7,000. And you see that this 7,000 also is also supposed to come under bank. So if you refer back there, you see that the statement that it reads it reflected 7,000 rands for an EFT made by data Tirasmia in payment of his account after allowing 550 rands at discount. Which means this 7,000, the discount was already allowed. So that's why we didn't subtract our 550 from our 7,000. So basically that's what we have. And then on the next column, we are seeing that we also have a column for discount allowed, which we have as 550. So we are going to say for discount allowed, we've got 550. But remember, we also have a column that we have to put our 7,000, which is for bank. We put our bank there. And then we have also our sales. The column for our sales that we are having is here, where we are supposed to put our 7,000 again. So we are saying, if you go back there, you'd see that this description that we are given is that it was in payment of his account. So basically, we are not going to put under sales, but we have got a column for data control receipts. So we can go there and put our 7,000 in the column for data control receipts, which is this one. So we're going to put our 7,000 in this column. So basically, that's what we have on that transaction. So we go to the next one, which is now 7. It is the EFT number 123 of 40,850 was issued to Snete traders for the following items bought for cash. So we have got, but we know that the total amount is 48,850, and but it reflected items bought. So basically, this is now the cash payment zone. So we can just try to enter them in the cash payments zone. So we can go back. We can go back to other section and try to enter. Remember, we've got the date of 7, and then we've got the EFT number is 123. So we can just start by entering those, whereby we are now in the cash payment journal. So this is our cash payment journal, and we are saying on documents, we have EFT number 123, and then we have on the day we have got 7. And then on details, obviously we refer back to find our details, and this is was issued to Snete Trader. So we are going to put the name of this business, whether we are saying Snete Traders. So that's what we have. And then the total amount that we are given there, we are given it here is 48,850. So we come here, we say 48,850. Then we are supposed now to break the 48,850. So inside the 48,850, there's trading stock of 35,000 less 4% discount. So it means we are supposed to calculate the value after discount. So basically, we are saying we can just try to let's calculate it here. We say before discount, it's 35,000, and then after subtracting a 4% trade discount is the value that we need. So basically, we can say 100%. That is before discount minus 4%. You're going to get your 96%. So 96%, the proportion of 96% that we have inside our 35,000 is the value that we are looking for after deducting the 4%. So basically, we are saying 96% is 96 over 100, and then you multiply by the value that we have, which is 35,000. So we multiply by 35,000. So we calculate it like that. The figure that you are supposed to get is 33,600. So this is the value that is supposed to come here for our trading stock. So we have got 33,600. And then we try to see in terms of other elements that we have inside our 48,850. So we have calculated our trading stock. And now we want to look for stationery for the owner's children, which is 2,750. So this is for the owner's children. So obviously this is for personal use, and we regard that as drawings. So we are just going to put our 2,750 in the column for if we have a column for drawings, but if we don't see a column for drawings, we are going to put the drawings under the salary account. So if you come here, you see that between trade stock, creditors control payments, discount received there, we don't see any drawings. So it means we are going to put our drawings under a salary account. So we come in, the amount that we have is 2,750. And on details, we are saying they are drawings. So we come here, drawings. Then after doing that, we can also try to see another element inside we have got also computer. We have also computer, which we have the value we are not given, so we need to calculate it. So remember, we say the total value is 48,850. So inside 48,850, we have got trading stock, we have got stationery, we have got office computer. So to find this value, we are going to say 48,850, which is the total minus the value after deducting trade discount that we got was 33,600. And then we also subtract the one for drawings, which is 2,750. And then we are going to get the value of 4,500. This is going to be the value that you're going to transfer there. But remember, office computer is equipment. We're going to put it under equipment. So we come here, we see that we've got a column. We don't have a column that we see there under equipment. So this is, we can just try to. So we are supposed to have a column for equipment, so we can remove our data's control column and then put our equipment, and then that's where we're going to put our 12,500. So this is what we have. Then from there, we can try to see in terms of the next that we have, that is on the 14th, paid Umpomolo, Municipality of Water and Electricity via EFT number 128,350. So we have another transaction that we need to locate. So basically, we are saying This is paid, so obviously it's going to the cash payments journal. So we have got document number 128, and then the amount is 3,450 is for water and electricity, and it's being paid to the municipality, which we are supposed to put other details, and then the date is 14. So we go to our other section, and we're seeing all the document number. Remember the value that we located 128. So we are saying 128. Then on the day, remember it's 14. So come here, you say 14. And then on details, we are putting the name of the municipality, which is Umpogolo municipality. So come here, Umpogolo. It's Umpogolo municipality. So due to space, you can just abbreviate as M. The amount is 3,450, which is this one, 3,450. So we are going to say 3,450. So we try to see if the description of 3,450 is water and electricity. So we check if you've got a column for water and electricity, then you've got trading stock payments, creditors control payments, discount receipt. We don't have water and electricity, so we have to put it under sundry accounts. So we come here, we say 3,450, and we are saying all the details is water and electricity. So basically you can write in full, but due to space, we are just abbreviating there. So from there, it means we are done with that one. We can go to the next one, which is now for the 15th, saying received an EFT from Shengu Bank in respect of the fixed deposit of 80,000 rands. That matures today, together with interest of 7,500 for the period. So basically, according to the information given, what it means is the fixed deposit that has been received is 80,000, and then the interest is 7,500. So it's simple as that. So the total being received is 80,000, 80,000 plus 7,500, whereby you're going to get your 87,500. You're going to get your 87,500. So this becomes total that you're supposed to put there. So let's take notes. We've got the 15th, and we are not seeing any document number. So we just write a bank statement, which is a BS. We can abbreviate it as BS. So we come here, we say BS, and we see that the date that we are having there. We try to refer back. We are seeing it's transferring on the 15th. Remember, this is our cash receipt donor, not cash payment donor. So we can just try to correct that. We are seeing we have to go back to our cash receipt donor. This is our cash receipt donor. So we are saying here we are having BS, and the date we are saying is 15. So on details, we go back to refer to the name of the bank, whereby it's Shengu Bank. So we enter that one on details. And then the amount that we have, remember, we added our 80,000 plus 7,500 to go to 87,500. So that's the figure that we are going to put here, 87,500. And also it's going to be the same figure that is going to come under bank. And to check if the description of the transaction qualifies to be under sales, cost of sales, data control, discount, and fixed deposit. So we see that we do not have any column for that. So it means that we have to go and put it under sundry accounts. So we come in, we say the amount that we're having, the first one is 80,000. We now separate it because we've got the fixed deposit, and then we've got interest. So you can just try to refer back. We've got fixed deposit, this one, and then we've got interest. So it's under sundry, we have to separate them. So on details, we are saying fixed deposit. We are saying fixed deposit. Fixed deposit. So we also have our, we can put our 7,500 just below. And this one is interest on fixed deposit. So we can just bring it due to space. So one, which is going to be the last one. So on the last one, we have the bank statement received from Mshengu Bank for February 2022 reflected the following. We've got a cash handling fees at 295. We've got a cash deposit fees 334, service fees 891. You see that all these three are bank charges. So we can add them so that we can get the total for bank charges 295 plus 334 plus 891. And you see that the answer that you are supposed to get is 1,520. So remember, these are payments. So obviously, the transaction is supposed to be under cash payments, cash payment zone. So we go there and we go to the cash payment journal. So this is our cash payment journal, and we are seeing in terms of our documents, we refer back, we see that this is from the bank statement, so we can just abbreviate it as a BS. And then we try to see in terms of our day, which is at 28. So we are saying 28, and then details, the name of the bank, it's Mshengu Bank. So we'll go there and put the name. And then the amount, the total amount that we got is 1,520. Then you can just put 1,520. And then I will try to see if bank charges apply under trading stock, equipment, creditors control payments, discount receipt. You see that it doesn't qualify in those columns, so we have to put it under sundry accounts. So we are saying 1,520. And on the details, we are saying bank charges. So these are our bank charges. So, but obviously we have another item that is still remaining that we need to revisit. We have interest on bank overdraft, 1,100. We can put it separately. That's a payment again, under cash payment journal. We have got the same date, same document number, which is a BS. But other details, obviously, we are going to put again in same bank, and then on amount is 1,100. So we come in, we are saying same bank, and we're saying the amount is 1,100. And it's interest on overdraft, so we don't have a column for that we can put interest on overdraft there. So we're supposed to come under sundry, and we are saying 1,100, and this is interest on overdraft. Interest on overdraft. So basically, that's the last item that we have. So this is our cash payment journal. And this is our cash receipts journal completed. So this is what we have, guys, according to this video. That is on the preparation of the journals. In particular, we have the cash receipts journal and the cash payment journal according to the question paper of March 2022. So thank you for listening. Hopefully the video was helpful. Let's not forget to subscribe and share. More typical examination questions will be uploaded on this channel. So let's get notified. We'll meet again in the next video.